What's up, y'all? I got a banger from HL Talk That Thought. Let's get straight into it.
No matter how hard I tried, no matter how much
I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even. Oh! Let's get back to. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
energy I put into it, I never see any success. I need
You never see any success. Do you ever see your hairdresser?
this to work. Or else I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think it's pretty solid to say that he's seeing someone else weeks after we decided to get divorced.
Like, I understand that I fucked up. I get that. And now I'm reaping the consequences of that. Got it. Yeah. I can't go back in time.
Poor baby.
I really wish I could.
Well, at least she's understood that she messed up. I have to applaud her. This girl changes hairstyles like I change clothes, though. I couldn't even tell if this is the same person. But this is why I say these ladies, comparison is the thief of joy. They get on TikTok, they get online, they compare their everyday mundane lives to other people's highlight reels, and they think that life will get better if I leave my man and go find another one. Most of the time, the guy that you're already with, if you met him in your youth, it's like, that's as good as it's going to get.
My husband left his job, and we took that as an opportunity for me to pursue my dream job, which is like creating videos on the internet, which is
Oh, I love it. She want to be a content creator.
like so like cliche, because like that's literally so many people's dream and whatever, but whatever, like that part doesn't really matter. And so,
Dude, this is what grinds my gears about content creators. Everybody wants to be a content creator, but not everybody can provide a lot of value. In my opinion, people ask me all the time, well, Levi, what should I do? I want to be a content creator. I'm like, well, what are you really good at? Or what are you really knowledgeable with? Like, what's a level of expertise that you have in a certain subject? Oh, nothing? Then don't create content. Don't. If you don't know anything about anything, don't create content, bro. Like, create content based on something you know a lot about, which is why I picked relationships.
so what we're doing right now is like we're living off of savings. We have a little bit of passive income that's like really helpful. And I thought that I'd be happy, or at least happier, doing what I've always wanted to do full time. And I'm not. My brain is still sad. And like it breaks my heart because like, well, if I'm not happy doing the thing that I thought was gonna be so fulfilling in my life, like...
No, you wanted the money, honey. And the money wasn't rolling in, so now you're upset. Content creation's a grind. But Chad, I've been putting out 2 videos a day for months. 40-minute videos a day. I haven't missed a single day, and I'm not going to miss a day because I love you guys. I love you guys. And the community that we have is so valuable to me that even on the days like in December I was sick, I was still pumping out videos for you guys.
What can I do to be happy?
Go to therapy.
No?
From this moment, everything...
Well, the thing is that people, this is the problem that, this is not just a her problem. This is a lot of people problem. They expect external forces to make them happy internally. You can't expect extrinsic things to make you happy intrinsically. Don't seek validation from the outside in. Seek validation from the inside out. Be validated with yourself and who you are. Be happy with who you are. And then go out there and share that happiness with others. But if you always rely on external forces to make you happy, you're always going to be let up short because people are going to disappoint you. It's the nature of the world.
She decided to practice different spiritual rituals in hopes of finding her happiness. She then became a clairvoyant. Then she became a student of Reiki,
A Reiki master? What is this, bro?
which is some kind of spiritual healing BS. And all her family and her husband's family rejected that because they are all very religious. That is when she decided to leave her marriage so that she can go find her happiness. But then she gets mad when her husband replaces her in less than 3 weeks. Check it out.
I confirmed a suspicion that I had with my husband, soon-to-be ex-husband. We're in the middle of getting divorced right now. And we're not even officially divorced yet, and he's already sleeping with other people. He might have another kid that's not with me one day. We have 2 kids already, and that makes me want to vomit. That really brings a lot of disgust feelings within me, thinking about him having another kid that's not with me. Am I daughters having a sibling that's not from me.
All I'm hearing is me, 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 me.
It brings a lot of disgust feelings, and it makes me sad too.
Well, why'd you divorce him, dude?
I have nobody in my life except for TikTok to talk to. So
That's
here
a
we
problem.
are. And so it
You
was
need friends, dude.
my surprise when today in the car, my daughters were like, "Hey, are we going to Dada's friend's house?" I was like, "Oh no, who's Dada's friends?" And I asked for their name, and they were like, "We don't know her name, but she has 2 cats. She's nice." And I was like, "Oh, she has 2 cats?" She was like, "Yeah, we went to her house. She has 2 cats." He did not run this by me.
Why would he run it by his ex-wife? I ain't running nothing by an ex. Imagine having to run something by your ex. Hey, baby, I know we're broken up and we're not together anymore, but do you mind if I date other people? Bro,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Like, fuck other people. Whatever. Not even divorced yet. Not even gonna work at on yourself at all. Just gonna jump into another relationship.
maybe you should take your own advice and work on yourself.
One last thing, since we're ranting about my soon-to-be ex-husband, right? The reason why I know for a fact that he's at least seeing another woman is because he bought new shampoo. He didn't just buy shampoo. He bought shampoo, conditioner, and I think a body wash. Honestly, I didn't look at them that closely. Very aesthetically pleasing packaging. The shampoo is not a regular shampoo. It's an apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoo.
Bro, go to the gym. Get your life together. This is unreal.
Lady, what did you expect?
Yeah, I mean, like, you divorced the guy. Did you expect him to just hang around with you and maybe hope that you were going to take him back?
At her husband.
I just don't understand why these women think that they always just have a second chance, or like you decided to divorce him, but yet he's supposed to like take you back. What?
Kids.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's see what this next clip is all
Got
about.
off the phone with my kids, and it tears my heart out every single time I talk to them. I know I haven't spoken to them a lot, but this is why, because it absolutely kills me every single time. I miss them so much.
Everybody don't want.
Lord have mercy. She's really about the butterflies. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the butterfly
Cut off
trend.
contact with my mom because she abused, stalked, and harassed me.
If you really want what's best for the kids, then you need to get help. Talk to your sister and family. Let them help you so you can just be there for them.
But I was at like a very desperate
Same butterfly shirt.
place, right, when it was official that my baby daddy like officially was like, hey, I don't think you should be in our kids' lives at all. So I reached out to my mom because I thought maybe she would have some resources that could help me. And she responded back saying that I was possessed by the devil and I don't deserve to have my kids. So, not really worth reaching out to, no?
If even your
Well, what if your mom's just keeping it a buck with you, bro?
Not too long ago, I did a little exercise.
Like, what if your mom's being honest? What if your mom's like, you need therapy, you need help? Maybe you should actually listen to her, Loki. Free. Sit. Wait. Put some freeze in the chat. Free. Go to your place. Like, when are people going to realize that sometimes when people are giving you advice, maybe you should, take the advice? I just don't see why, if your family's telling you you're nuts, people that have known you for a long time, why wouldn't you take that with something and be like, you know what, maybe I need help, maybe I need therapy. There's nothing wrong with seeking out help, in my opinion. Like, chat, do you agree? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's like the whole thing of the addict philosophy. The first step of being an addict is admitting that you have a problem. And I think the first thing you should do is when you need help is admitting that you need help. And I think it'll help her, but I just don't get why she doesn't want to admit that.
All life is pain.
after so much critic.
I know this is just a story that I tell myself, and it keeps happening.
But it always seems like everyone else gets success, and I don't.
There's a reason for that.
No matter how hard I try, no matter how much energy I put into it, I never see any success. I don't know how much harder I have to try. I'm doing everything I can.
Dude, in my opinion, it's not about how hard you try. It's about how strategic you are with your efforts, right? Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You can try to build a house with dirt. You can. Start from the ground up, pack the dirt on, and just build it up and up and up and up and up and up. And then before you know it, it all falls apart. As opposed to you build a concrete foundation, you put up wood panels, things like that. It's like trying to learn how to play basketball with a grapefruit. You're not going to learn how to play basketball with grapefruit. You may try as hard as you can to play basketball with a grapefruit. I'm like, God, this thing just won't bounce. Like I'm trying to get these peanut butter crossovers to get my jellies and my lays. It's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work. Sometimes effort needs strategy. And this is why I say, if you feel like you're in a rut right now, write down a goal or a plan of where you want to be, right? Write down things that you can try to achieve. Because if effort is aimed in the right direction, you can achieve great results. Chad, do you agree with that? But if you're just aimlessly trying, once again, trying to play football with a freaking, grape, it's not going to be fun. It's not the right utensils. You're not using the right things. Maybe your intentions are good, but you don't have the right things that are facilitating what you're trying to get done.
I need this to work.
Like you can try to dig a hole with that little, that little spoon they give you in the little Bluebell ice creams. You can try to dig a 6-foot hole with that. It's going to take forever. Just get a shovel.
Or else I don't know what I'm going to do.
Although she admitted herself,
take those pills, I guess. This is a sad reality that I feel like a lot of women go through. Which is, why I started the channel, to shed light into these things. I genuinely feel bad for the chick. I really do. I hate seeing people in distress. I hate seeing people have to take pills and go through all these things. But at the end of the day, I think you really should listen to your family. Listen to your family. If your mom's telling you that you're if you're possessed by the devil, you should probably go to therapy, dude. Like, if these people that have known you for years and years and years and years and years and telling you that you need help, maybe you need help. It's like the whole thing of like Whitney Houston. It's like everybody called her a freaking crackhead, and then eventually one day she's like, "Oh, I'm a crackhead." It's like you've done smoked your kneecaps off. You're a crackhead. It's okay though.
If you have daughters, it's like, holy cow, you're
just
the
get
first
along better?
man, not just get along better, but you're the first male relationship that they have.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. I'm not going to play the rest of this clip because it has music in it. But if a little girl can't build a bond with her father and have a loving relationship with her father, how is she going to have a loving relationship with a man? You know what I mean? It's just not going to work. The father is the foundation for a woman being in a solid future good relationship.
Can you guys admit at any point in time that women were oppressed by men? Any point in time, can y'all admit that?
I mean,
I think oppressed is not the word. I think protected might be the word. Chat, let me know if you agree. We protected women. The reason women couldn't get bank accounts back in the day is because we protected them from going into debt. The reason they weren't drafted is because it's not from oppression, it's protecting them from going. I think it's more of a protected class and not an oppression.
It depends though, because like you always have to do a contrast, a comparison to what? So for example, you would probably say that when women couldn't vote, like that's oppression. Like women were oppressed during that same period of time. 1914, 1918 was World War I. Men had to go to war and literally die. I don't think y'all understand how brutal warfare is. So women couldn't vote, but men had to participate in the most brutal, soul-crushing thing. Like women were oppressed, men were oppressed.
Hey, but once
So it
again,
applied
we're
to
going
both.
back to who made the system. It's like even you saying that you're glad that there wasn't no women making the Constitution. Like that is oppression. I know you didn't say that, but I mean, whether he was trolling or not, that is oppression, and some of that
I
oppression
just think that
still
I'm sorry
lingers.
over this conversation right there. I think that men were clearly the oppressed class throughout history when it comes to labor and when it comes to who was the primary victims of war. It's pretty clear that if you look at it just from the utilitarian perspective of like who had the most damage done to them, it was clearly men.
Yeah, it was clearly the men. Between PTSD, life scarring, losing limbs, death, despair, we were doing it to protect these women. It wasn't because we wanted to oppress them. If we didn't want to oppress them, or if we didn't want to protect them, we would have let them fight on the trenches as well. You know, but
Guys,
like, I don't know. I don't buy into that ideology.
can't have girls as friends. I am so happy.
Guys and girls can't just be friends. Chat, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men and women can't just be friends.
Got this.
I'm happy I got this.
I think guys can have girls as friends that they're not attracted to at all.
Facts.
I think so. You're saying that they just have to be ugly.
Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, even ugly ones, you know.
I mean, you got to be. I've said this before. If they're both attractive, they're gonna hook up. If the girl's ugly, the guy's attractive, you're good. And if the guy's not good looking and the girl's hot, he's just in the friend zone. Dude, there was a clip on Twitter I wanted to show you guys that I pulled up. Those were from suggestions from the Discord. Shout out to you guys for putting those in there. There was a clip. Oh my God, this one right here, bro. This one made my blood boil, bro.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
20. And how long you been together?
We're not dating. We're just really good friends.
How long have you been friends?
2 years now? 2 years, yeah.
So what benefits do you get from having him as a friend?
And she's wearing his jacket.
He's just a sweet guy. Like, he's just very nice. He makes sure I'm taken care of no matter what. He's just a good guy.
And what benefits do you think he gets from having you as a friend?
I don't know. What? It's just a good group, like...
To be able to be in a generation that's primarily a hookup culture, to have somebody that like you can just go out with and know it's nothing but fun and just have that expectation to have fun. That's
I like that answer. That's a really good answer.
I'd say
ultimate friend guy answer, friend zone, bro.
That more than anything.
Well, let's be honest. If y'all were out right now and someone tried to snatch your purse, per se.
Oh, he'd beat him up.
Tried to.
Oh, he tried to. Oh, no. He's got my back no matter what.
So if he'd risk his life for you as a man, what do you think would be an equal benefit he would get from you?
Friendship. Like a genuine friendship.
Yeah, genuine friendship. This man has to go out there and risk his life for her. But you know what he gets? He gets a friendship, guys. Yay. I get her friendship. Yay. This made me so mad. I was watching this one with Cass. And she was like, oh my God, what a simp. I'm like, yeah, bro. An absolute simp. Like, can you believe that she legitimately thought that her friendship was on the same playing field as him giving up his life or fighting for his life, putting his life at risk for her? That's what a lot of these women think, though, dude. That's what a lot of these women think. So there's this new law. It's called the anti-nutting law, proposed in Ohio, that bans men from splooging without intent of conception. It's a $10,000 fine per nut, exception for the LGBT community, sperm donations, and, jelking your thing.
Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy of particularly the state legislature when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation.
Can you imagine they're outlawing this now? Like, you have to be willing to have a child on the first date? Like, this is absolutely crazy. I can't believe they're trying to make that a law. Like, chat, what do you think about this law? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this law? I think, what is it, in Ohio? Yeah, in Ohio. This is absolutely wild to me. But Loki, how are you feeling back there? Are you having a good Sunday? Loki, all the way on your place. He knows. He's still going to try to put that paw on the floor, though. He's always trying to break the rules, bro. Always trying to break the rules. He's a good boy, though. He's such a good boy. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the new ebooks here. I'll even pull it up here. Go to LeviNichs.com. Got the new ebooks. They are finally live. So we've got Volume 2, more of a workbook, 4 values of vetting, 4 steps of style, and the 4 pillars of personality. This is a bestseller right here, so shout out to you guys. I think we've sold like almost 500 copies of this, which is crazy to me. So since that one did so well, I basically created a workbook that was a continuation of that. So this is Volume 2 if you guys want to go check it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Loki, did you have a good time? Well, tell me, did you have a good time? I hope you did. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Happy Sunday. Peace.